If you know basically anything about me and how much I like Xenoblade, you know that I absolutely love Still Move Forward. And I feel like just saying, I like song cause there's new one, and this part song good, isn't really gonna do it justice. So I feel like giving a better explanation why I absolutely love this song would, help people see the light. And if, people already like the song, then they can say, yeah, you're right, this song is good. So Still Move Forward plays in 3 chapters. Like, if you're just going straight through the story, it plays in the ending, a bit of 7, all of 8, and all of 9. 10, not really, because you can go back to fight enemies, but you shouldn't, I guess. Not really shouldn't, but like you're going through the story, that's when it plays Battle in the Skies Above for like 4 enemy battles that are very skippable, which good job on Torna for, using that song a lot more, because that song is also really good. But this is about Still Move Forward, I'm sorry. Which Xenoblade 2's battle theme, like if Still Move Forward wasn't thinking it still played battle, I'd been okay with that, because battle is just an insanely good song. I absolutely love that song, and I don't understand why people just don't like that one and say like Time to Fight's better, which I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Time to Fight's still good, but maybe just because like I only get to hear like the first like 30 seconds of the song, because Xenoblade 1 combat's a lot more, I guess, I don't know what to say, it's quicker, because like I feel like let's say I play as Shulk, I do Slit Edge, Air Slash to the side, while like Rhines, does Lariat and all that, and then I go to the back, Shadow Eye backslash, and at that point, Rhines used Berserker, and then like, I don't know, Hammer Beat, even though I wouldn't have Hammer Beat, I'd have Lariat, and like, Wild Down, and then the enemy's just dead, and that's not counting in third-party members, so it's like Melia, who does like Summon Earth, and the enemies has damage over time, all that, and like Summon Bolt, so yeah. You only get to hear the first 30 seconds. While like Xenoblade 2, I mean, if you're playing Mega Optimal, that's gonna be the same, but like, if you're just playing through the story, I feel like you'll get to hear more of the battle theme. While in like Xenoblade 1, it's very easy to like, just in one-shot things, basically, with just like backslash and like Shadow Eye and like, all that stuff. But I feel like that would just kind of have a dumb reason, like, oh, I get to hear more battle themes, so that's why it's better. I mean, what's stopping me from just going to YouTube and just looking up, like, I don't know, Mechanical Rhythm and just listening to that or something, which, I'll get to there. I'm just saying this is like one small thing, and all the, few small things, plus, the big reason, add up to making just Still Move Forward my favorite. Now, I'm not really a music guy, like I've said in all these, like, music-themed videos, but just, I absolutely love just how it sounds, like, Still Move Forward just kind of clicked to me, like, how it opens. I just love the opening to the song. And like just kind of that, I guess, I don't know, not motif, is that the right word? But like has like that kind of melody. And then when you get to like, I think the 1 minute and like 10-second mark, it plays,
Good kid. Just as we planned.
Why not? Pyra! Gotcha! Volcano!
Change initiated.
Blade combo, 3rd stage. Awesome. Launch Volcanic Storm. Great!
Mythra and I are
Focusing on target.
I remember first time playing the game, first time, going into Cliffs of Mortha, hearing this new battle thing, I'm like, oh my god, this is really good. And then, timing, like, a blade combo finisher to the music to that part with like who was I know it was Nia's Splash Hazard, and it was just like, oh, this song is insanely good. Heck, even after that that battle, I'm like, I want to hear more of this song, and I just went into a battle, just instantly chain attacked, so I could just sit there and listen to the music. It's like, it's so good. I wish I was like, I knew a lot more about music so I could just explain the song and like how it's like made, but like I'm not. So I'm sure there's like, people out there, music people who have like done music things and like theory and all that, and like explain the song and like how it's made. If there is, good on them. They get high five from me. But all right, here's kind of the big reason why I just love Still Move Forward, and it's ties in with the story. Now, in chapter 6, obviously everybody knows that Pyra Mythra go with Jin to, make sure no one else gets killed, especially Rex. So they go with him, and then like at the start of chapter 7, Rex is just like defeated, And like for the entire game, Rex has been like, you know, an optimist and always like, we can do this. But like that's like the first time through like the entire story that he's like just defeated and like I'm just gonna leave and just he isn't himself. But then, you know, after, you know, convincing and just a very heartfelt moment in the story, you know, makes me cry. You go through, you know, Spirit Crucible and get all that, get the third sword. But then at like I love at the ending of the there when you like do find the third sword and it just kind of evaporates because like all that, but they Rex and Adam still have the talk, and Rex knows what he needs to do, and then he talks about that like I know what we need to do, and then you head off the cliffs of Mythra, and this new battle theme plays, which is like okay, cool. But the title of the song is called "Still Move Forward," which I think is very fitting for the part of the story where Rex is like their odds are stacked against them. They don't have Pyra and Mythra to rely on. They don't have like, you know, the third sword technically. They don't have anything, and like Malos has awakened, you know, these powers, but like that doesn't play immediately. Like when you get there, it does. And you know, Jin is, you know, a flesh eater, and they lost to Jin, even with Pyra and Mythra's help, and they don't have her anymore, like I've said. But even after all of that, Rex and like the others are still gonna move forward, pun very intended, and they're going to get Pyra and Mythra back. And even after all that, when they do get Pyra and Mythra back and go to the World Tree, and like they get sent to the land of Mythra, and Still Move Forward still plays, I think that's still fitting, because like, you know, Jin and like everyone, I mean, Jin's taking with us, but like, you know, Malos never had technically a head start. They have a ship that they can just fly to the World Tree, but like, we're still gonna move forward, we're still gonna get there. And just as like a narrative song, and like its name, I absolutely love that. And like, Still Move Forward is not the only song that does that. There's other songs that like that. Kind of, you could say, engage the enemy and like counterattack on that lines. But I just Still Move Forward. I feel like if you just look into that, like on the first player, you're not gonna like know it doesn't say like, oh, here's a new battle theme, here's the name of the song. That's something you're gonna feel like realize on your own, and like, oh, Still Move Forward. There, everyone's gonna. It just, God, I love this song so much. I hope my explanation kind of makes sense to someone. So like, oh yeah, I get what he's trying to say. So like, at least someone knows what I'm, you know, coming here, and it also shows me that hey, there's people who like Still Move Forward. Because I feel like everywhere I go, there's not a lot of people. There's like very niche. It's like very a niche song, which is really surprising. I mean, just looking at like the views wise, it's like I don't know what's at. I think it's close to 1 million finally, but I feel like a good chunk of those are my views from just listening to the song so much, because I feel like every single day I play the song at like least like 3 times because I just love that song so much. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go play Still Move Forward for like, who knows how long, maybe a few hours, because the song is insanely good. And, or maybe I might play Xenoblade 2, because I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like just hearing the song in-game, even if I'm not really playing the game and I just have like sitting a chain attack, the song just sounds better to me. I don't know why. Could be just my brain just being weird and playing tricks on me, but that's just how I feel.